Okay, let's start off from the very beginning, before I saw the movie. Before I saw the movie, I saw trailers, right? Trailers to Kung Fu Panda 2. When I saw the first trailer to Kung Fu Panda 2, I was so psyched. I was like, oh my god, it's finally here! After, what? 3 fucking years? Yeah, first movie came out in 2008. Yeah, 3 years! Yeah. It's probably gonna take just as long to make the third movie. I don't know. Anyway. Then, they show these other trailers, and they reveal the villain and all that stuff, and it's Lord Shen. Okay, judging from the trailers to Kung Fu Panda 2, I thought Shen looked rather badass. I mean, I'm like, wow, this guy looks badass. However, I was surprised by the fact that he was a peacock. Because as far as I'm concerned, peafowl aren't villainous. In fact, I think peafowl are one of the most beautiful birds, or beautiful creatures, to grace this planet with their existence. And that makes them my #1 favorite bird. I'm serious. They are my #1 favorite bird. God, they're so fucking pretty. Anyway, back to Lord Shen. So, when I see him in the trailers, I'm like, wow, this guy looks badass. But a peacock? Really? I didn't giggle, because, to be honest, I did not giggle, but I was like, a peacock? Really? A peacock? But DreamWorks undoubtedly surprised me with this dude, because when I first saw him on screen, I was immediately awestruck by his ruthless yet elegant persona. I mean, good God. But what shocked me the most was his twisted and sadistic mind. I mean, damn, this peacock clearly needs some sort of medication, and maybe a good amount of therapy. He seriously needs something like that. Give him some meds, damn it. That's my opinion. I mean, seriously. He needs some sort of medication or a good amount of therapy. Which I doubt they had in ancient China. Warp him to the 21st century. But then again, if they did that, they'd probably put him in a loony house. And I don't think Shen would look good in a straitjacket. Oh God, just thinking about it, oh God. Oh God, no. Good God, no. Anyway. Despite this, however, despite his twisted and sadistic mind, I was enamored by Shen. He was quick, intelligent, sophisticated, badass, well-developed, and complex. And contrasting him to Tai Lung, Shen is full of surprises. He's unpredictable. And that's one of the qualities that make him such an awesome character, because you have no idea what the hell he's going to do next. And if you don't know what he's going to do next, then that basically means that your ass is going to be served to you. No question. Your ass is going to be served to the fucking peacock. Oh no, excuse me. Your ass is going to be served to you from the peacock. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I really butchered that. Damn it. I hate it when I butcher sentences and words or whatever. Anyway, continuing. So, along with my admiration of his traits as a villain, like his sadism, his evilness, of course, his twisted mind, I couldn't help but find Shen, well, attractive. Okay, drop dead sexy. God, he's drop dead sexy. I mean, his sophistication, charisma, and appearance were, and are, absolutely beguiling to me. And that's just what peacocks should be, beguiling. But sexy is way over the deep end, and just plain wrong. But Shen's an animated character, which means that I don't give a rat's ass. And besides, I'm not the only girl who thinks that way about him. Not to mention, DreamWorks chose one of the greatest actors of all time to bring life to him by delivering such an amazing performance. And that actor, ladies and jelly beans, is Gary Oldman. And I would like to say, fuck yeah to that. Fuck yeah. You should have seen me when I found out that Gary Oldman was voicing him. I was like, oh, are you fucking serious? I was like, so ecstatic. Oh my god. And Gary Oldman did a fucking awesome job. Kudos, Mr. Oldman. Ow, I just hurt my hand. Damn desk. Sorry. Sorry. Keep my composure here. Sorry. I crack myself up sometimes. Now, what makes Shen well-developed and complex is the fact that his character has depth. He displays himself as evil, sadistic, and more cuckoo than Peacock in the brain. And I will admit, he can be a royal pain in the ass, or as I like to call him, a pee-dick. And trust me, I made up that right on the spot while watching some Peacock videos. Or watching a Peacock video. So that Peacock some Peacock was acting like a total dick to a younger Peacock. He's not a Peacock, he's a pee-dick. And Shen can be a pee-dick. I like to call him a pee-dick. But under all that evilness and sadism and craziness is a sad, misunderstood, and lonely soul who only wanted to receive approval from his parents. But that approval was unfortunately rejected because of his sinful action of committing mass genocide on the pandas. And I will agree with Leo. What the hell gave him the notion that it was just pandas that were going to be his downfall? What the hell? Anyway. All in all, Shen may have a heart of stone, but it's cracked. I mean, he wants to be this hardcore, badass, sadistic, cruel, and evil conqueror, but he also can't help but feel that he's unloved and that he deserves to be accepted by the world for who he is by showing them what he's capable of. He felt like everyone, particularly his parents, underestimated him because he believed he could, revolutionize China with his idea of inventing the cannon. Which I'll admit is fucking badass. Shen, you are a fucking genius. Anyway, continuing. And also, he's shown himself to be rather sympathetic. And that's one of the things that I admire about him because he proves himself to not be the typical type of villain who shows no emotion toward other characters. And do you know what I think about that? I think that's kick-ass. I mean, I like villains who show emotion. I mean, sure, I like villains who don't, but Shen just is that type of villain. Okay, now I actually have two examples that basically describe Shen as a character from my perspective. Okay, so first, he's like a fallen angel. Yes, I said fallen angel. He looks absolutely beautiful and is capable of changing his ways and doing good deeds. But he's so lost within himself that he refuses to believe the reality of things. I mean, through his eyes, he does what he thinks is right and that he isn't doing anything wrong, when in reality, he's only making things worse for others, and particularly himself, because he's basically leading himself to his downfall. And I will not lie, this is what I thought during the scene between him and the soothsayer in the fireworks factory when I first saw it. Okay, this is basically what I'm thinking, and this is not quote-unquote, but this is basically what I was thinking. Shen, stop your bullcrap and accept the fact that your parents did indeed love you, and that they only did what they thought was best for you because they fucking loved you, you fucking prick! I couldn't help but call him a fucking prick! I mean, Sure, I love him, but I can't help but think that he's an idiot for that.